called me over with a huge signal.
Hey?
But I think it's a bit of rubbish inside that rock. Not a rock, a lump of clay. That sounds like a bloody bit of wire. That's wire for sure. Bit of tin. That's gold.
Where?
Isn't that gold? What's that? Is that gold?
Specie.
Yeah, it's a bloody, I'm going to clean it.
Or is it gold or is it
Yeah,
lead?
it's gold. There you go. It's not bad.
It's a specie. Is it?
No.
Oh, it's a chunker.
It's not bad. Do that
Awesome.
again. Do that again.
Awesome.
See that here we're probably, I'm guessing, and I'm not really good at guessing, but these were probably raked maybe back in the VLF days of the Garretts, because I don't know, you look at the wood, it looks fairly old. I mean wood's old, I know, but and see they've raked all the stones so they could get the detectors right on the ground. It could have been a bit more recent than that, but I don't think you'd have to do that for a 5,000 or a 4,500 or a 3,500. I think it's VLF pushings. And anyway, because now, even though we've found small nuggets, Deb found one quite reasonable. Now I'm getting targets like in the actual scrapings, so if they're missing those, then they mustn't had a very sophisticated detector. Okay, again 6,000, noisy on small. And very shallow too. Assuming. Got the right sound for the nugget. I doubt whether it'll be very big. No, it'll be small. Which is a bit closer. Oh, this is going to be very small. This could even be screen wire. I know everyone likes to see big nuggets dug, but the reality is, if you find them, that's great. But a lot of the times you just find the small ones. think that's it there. That's it there, right there. Okay, and just to confirm, yep. I suppose what I should do is turn the video on first and do some video before I start digging, so I'm not so puffed out. Anyway, I got that one there, which is going to be the one before this one, which was quite small, but that was about 15 minutes ago. I've done a bit of a circle around. I've come back over it. I'm not chaining here. This is not our lease. We got permission to come on this lease, but only for today and only for a limited amount of time. So we've only got an hour to go. And the idea of that was to find, the guy said he had at least 6 months, and he just wanted to see if there was any other gold on it. I don't ever know if he said he hadn't detected it at all. So, well, not this area anyway. So he let us loose, so there's a few nuggets he's not getting back, that's for sure. I'll give him the location, and he was fairly strict on us getting off at 4 o'clock, so it's 4 o'clock now. And let's brighten it up a bit. I mean, not as if we're stealing a lot of money, we're not stealing it at all. He gave us permission, but because they're all fairly small anyway. Except that one Deb found, that was about, oh, that'll be over a gram. Let's see. That'll be out, or it's either out or I've missed where I'm digging. Over my own feet. That was a little bit better than those tiny ones I was getting before. After a motorcycle accident a few years ago, can't squat down. It was quiet. Ooh. It's got a bit of sound to it. That one? Oh, don't tell me it's a bullet. No. All that noise, I can't see anything. Keep tipping. What the hell is in there? It is a bit of rubbish. No, it's gold. The reason it's screaming is it's just dead flat. Try not to drop this one. Just a dead flat bit. Yeah, it's real thin. It's really thin. But it was kicking off a hell of a sound, but it's got good size, but it's bloody half a mil thick. There you go. We had a bit of luck today. We went to a pending ground and it was absolutely terrible. Horrible colluvium or alluvium, just basically we knew we weren't going to find anything, but we were a bit sick of looking at the same trees on our own lease, so we just wanted a bit of a break. Anyway, a guy was putting a note on our car and we thought, oh, here we go, this is what's going on here. And he came, when we came back to the car, he said, oh look, no problem. He said, you're on the corner of my lease. He said, I'm looking at buying that lease that you're on now, and if you find something, let us know, and I'll, you know, it might help my decision. And I said to him, you're wasting your time on it. I think you're wasting your time on it. And anyway, we chatted for a while, and then he said, oh, look, you can go on my lease if you want. I've only had it 6 months, and he's got about 4 leases or something. And he said, there's a lot of it I haven't detected. If you can find a bit, let me know, and then I'll know where I can go and have a look. Anyway, we did. It took us a little while to find a patch. Well, we're glad we did, but really tiny bits. All we found was an old raked area, and all they'd left behind was a little tiny one. So, but we'll do a way up. Deb got one that was a bit better than all of mine put together, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll do mine. And there's one in there. Would have to be the smallest nugget I've ever detected. Right. So 1.65 for me. Oh, I'm not going to. So we'll just do a bit of maths. 1.65, which, okay, that's okay, isn't it? About 8 nuggets or something. And Deb, see if we can steady this one. She got 3 nuggets. It's 2 grams on the nose. Oh well, that's not bad.
Mighty 7.
Yeah, and that one's not a bad little nugget. What's that on its own? 1.64. That's not a bad little chunk. That's the only one we found that was anything more than fly shit. But that was pretty good. We'll tell the guy what we found. Just for the hell of it, I'm going to video this dig. And I know it's a big hunk of shit, but you know, just in case it's not. I'm not going to video the dig. I'm just going to give you the sound, and then I'll see if it's worth looking at when we get it out. Okay, I'll be back. I forgot to give you the sound. Here it is. Well, I'm scraped the top off. The noise is still there. I just can't believe that it could be anything but junk. Anyway, well, as expected. It says something Perth. It's a backy tin lid from 100 years ago. There you go. Marvel tobacco, sold by Mitchellades in Perth. Why do I think you should put a like on this video? Maybe you like it, maybe you don't like it, and we do it for you. So we'd appreciate you put a like on it, whether you like it or not. Just do it anyway, and a subscription if you put that on, and it just helps us out. I mean, I know every single video people beg for likes and subscriptions, but there's a reason for it, and we just appreciate your support. Or if you don't like it, put a comment that you don't like it, and put a comment that if you do like it. We appreciate the whole thing.